Please welcome to the blue corner, Richard Mayol.
Richard Mayol, 5-0, second time inside the Fury FC cage. All of his wins are finishes. That's the big check mark right there when you're looking at a guy who is potentially ready for the next level. The second check mark. When he debuted here at Fury FC back in November, he made quick work of Dallas Dodd. And it was one of those moments where you're like, okay, this kid is the real deal.
Yeah, and, you know, I hate to say it because I absolutely love Dallas Dodd and that 10th Planet team. But, man, I think Richard Mayol may have knocked the confidence out of Dallas Dodd also. And, you know, we saw it a little earlier tonight. Did not look the same. But Richard Mayol at 5-0, he is the real deal, Raheel. And that rhymed. And I just think that we're going to see two fighters here in a row that are absolutely next. I mean, maybe three fighters. His opponent also that are next level ready. You know, if 5 or 6 fights is not enough, I mean, it's just a matter of time before Richard Mayol is at the next level, Alex.
Yeah, absolutely. I actually kind of hope this fight goes past the first round. I would like to see, like, the true kind of, like, long game skill set of these guys, because Mayol has been so dominant in his past fights. You know, I mean, you see how he does on the ground. We know he's got explosive striking standing up.
He said he will be the greatest MMA fighter ever. That's the kind of confidence Richard Mayol has. Let's meet his opponent.
Please welcome Ismail Israilov to the red corner.
Ismail Israilov, first time in Fury. I like this music. I'm kind of vibing to this. I'm going to bring out my Shazam here shortly. He's 4-1, has fought some bare knuckle fights. That was his last fight, actually, in January. His last MMA fight was back in October of 2023.
Yeah, it's mainly at 4-1. I mean, fighting out of Jackson Wink MMA, out in Albuquerque. So, you know, I mean, as tough as they come. This is as good a matchup as you can get. You know, the main event was basically 3 fights deep in this. So the Giannis fight was off for that bantamweight title. But, man, I cannot tell you how good of a matchup this is and how closely matched up these guys are. Really, really good fight here. Both 20, you know, a year apart, both young guys. I can't wait.
Yeah, even on the height, the reach advantage there for Mayol. Wow. Look at that, 6 inches. And they're both 6'1". Welterweight showdown, 173.6 for Ismail Israilov. All right, I got the answer for you. The song is called Dreams by DJ Nariman. I'm going to be listening to this on my drive home to Houston tonight.
Nice.
It's a guarantee, like at least once a card, I'll pull out my Shazam and just see, I like this song. All right. It's my Fury FC playlist.
Man, what a night of fights. The climax here for the main event. But, man, what a night. Awesome knockouts, some great fights. This is going to be no different.
Let's get our main event introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, brought to you by OnlyFans, is scheduled for 3 rounds in the Fury FC welterweight division, and it is your main event of the evening. This fight is sanctioned by the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation. Your judges at cage side, Ray Campos, Wilfredo Esperon, and Gino Garcia. And now, San Antonio, Texas, make some noise, because the time for talk is over. It's time to unleash the Fury. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist stands 6 feet, 1 inch tall, and he weighed in at 169.4 pounds. Fighting out of Havana, Cuba, he holds a perfect professional record. 5 wins, no losses. This is Richard Mayol. And introducing his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This mixed martial artist stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, and he weighed in at 173.6 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, by way of Grozny, Chechnya, his professional record stands at 4 wins, only 1 defeat. This is Ismail Israilov. And now your referee, Nick Gonzalez, with your final main event instructions.
All right, fellas, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Obey my commands at all times. Come out, touch gloves. Let's get it going.
Richard Mayol, firecracker of a right hand, taking on the Chechnyan Ismail Israilov.
As Miley says, been wrestling since he was 6 years old and been wrestling bears his entire life.
Jab from Mayol. Oh, good sit down. Good pressure from Ismail early on.
Oh, clipped! Ismail.
He's got to keep himself cool. He can't. Oh, there's another big right hook, man. He sits down to those right hooks really well. They're kind of getting through the guard. Oh, man! Oh, my God! What kind of power does this man have?
Ismail Israilov!
And look at the mouth of Mayol. I mean, those punches were doing huge damage. They were good right hooks, but they didn't seem too crazy. I mean, right? Those punches got some real power behind them. My God.
Yeah, that's that is different level power there.
Oh my gosh. I mean, maybe it's just the perfect placement. It's a combination of just power and, I don't know, his hands are just thicker and bigger, but it looked like he barely touched Mayol.
He's got a cut right where his mouth, top and bottom lip meets. Wow, man. If we can, I'd like to see some of the replays, especially that first right hand that hurt him. Because Mayol's guard was nice and high. I don't know if it was sneaking just right behind his glove near his ear or what, but those right hooks were potent, to say the least.
Yeah, we'll get one more look at this in a second.
Still got 1 swing back coming your way.
Oh, that one clicked him in the chin. And he just maybe had his equilibrium rocked. Man, crazy.
Man, it was like the perfect placement. With that, we have a winner in our main event. Let's make it official. Here's Wayne.
Out of nowhere.
Referee Nick Gonzalez calls for a stop to the fight. 47 seconds into the very first round, declaring a winner by TKO, Ismail Israilov.
Okay, I'm here with your winner, Israeli Ismailov. Man, Robert Mayol, one of the top prospects in the country at 170 pounds, and it took 47 seconds for you to make light work of him.
Guys, listen. Last year I worked in the track all the year, and January 1st when I come to gym, my weight is 235. I cut 65 pounds for the fight, and I take it like 7 weeks with one of the best guy in welterweight here, and now I think you understand my level. And I want to say thank you for my gym, for my people, Murad, Misha, for my coach, Winklejohn, Greg Jackson, all my sparring partner. And now I want to say, you have one guy in welterweight, Shimon Matvitsky. I want to fight with this guy.
Well, that would be an amazing fight, but man, you cut 65 pounds during camp to come to this fight. but it looked like those hands still had that extra 65 pounds behind them.
Anybody know who work with me how heavy my hands? And a lot of coaches say I have like heavyweight guy power in my hands, you know, and there's no problem. I truck driver, but you know, right now I'm a fighter. And I say again, Shimon Smatritsky, I wait in this cage.
Man, you have made a believer out of me. You have put the rest of the weight class on notice. That was a very impressive performance, my friend, and we can't wait to see you again. Your winner, Israeli Ismail.
And with that win, Ismail Israilov takes home $500 from the Big Beast of Bourbon, Warbringer Whiskey. Think you're the cock of the walk? Prove it with the Big Beast of Bourbon, Warbringer Whiskey.
Congratulations to all of our winners. What a way to wrap up the night here in San Antonio for Fury FC 102, right here on UFC Fight Pass. On behalf of our entire Fury team, our DNA Studio production team, for Wayne Leggett, for Alex Morono, for Michael Alexander, I'm Hill Ramzanali. Thank you so much for joining us.